Okay, Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. Welcome. It's 11 a.m. right now, so I shall call meeting to order. We will start with item number 2. Miss Elisa, is there any absences today?
Yes, Mr. Chairman. I would like to inform you that only Miss Amira is absent because she is meeting with her client today.
Okay, thank you. Okay, then let's proceed to item number 3. I believe that Miss Elisa has emailed the minutes of last meetings to the attendees, and I assume we have read the minutes. Is there any correction to be made or that should be changed, anyone?
Yes, Miss Elisa, my name is spelled incorrectly. There should be an E after the letter I.
Okay, noted, Miss Faradilla. Let me spell it back for you. So it is Faradilla. Is that correct?
Yes, Miss Elisa, thank you so much.
Okay.
Okay, is there any other amendments to the minutes of meetings?
Yes, Mr. Chairman. Miss Elisa, I think my father's name was spelled wrongly because it is supposed to be spelled as Azly and not as Azli.
Okay, noted, Miss Vitra. Changes will be made to the minutes, and I'm sorry for the mistake. Thank you for pointing out.
Sure, no problem.
All right, does anyone want to add any other corrections?
No.
No, I believe no.
Okay, can someone propose the minutes be passed as true record?
Yes, I pass it as a true record, sir.
Is there any matters arising from the last meeting?
I believe
No.
not.
Mr. Chairman.
All right then, let's move on to discussing our special business. Event coordinator, Ms. Nurin, you have the floor.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. So for the annual dinner to award the employees, I would like to set the date on 25th November, if that is possible, in the evening. And moving on, I would like to ask the committee for any suggestions on the 5 things, which is the location, the theme, award, food, and budget.
Okay, then, thank you. Firstly, let's discuss on the location. Anyone has any suggestion?
Mr. Chairman, I propose that we choose Ritz-Carlton Hotel for our location.
Does anyone second the motion?
I second the motion, sir.
Okay. As the chair, I will repeat the motion. Ritz-Carlton Hotel for our location. Ms. Nurin, would you like to speak to the motion?
Well, the hall is big, air-conditioned, carpeted, and has an outside space, meaning that it has suitable surroundings for an annual dinner and has better facilities for the workers to enjoy the fullest.
Is there anyone else who would like to speak to the motion?
Mr. Chairman, I would like to oppose the motion.
Okay, sure.
As stated by Miss Nina just now, she suggests that we do it at 5-star hotel. I think it will cost a lot and it will be more expensive. Why not we reduce our budget and do it at a 3-star hotel or something such as Citytel Mid Valley? It is both beautiful and affordable. Plus, since we are doing an award during the annual dinner, I believe that we have to use a large amount of money. Perhaps we can reduce the budget and use it for the awards.
I'm sorry. I oppose Miss Fitra's motion because I agree with Miss Nina because the Ritz-Carlton Hotel is nearer from our office and it is also as a treat for our employees. It has been a rough couple of months for the employees due to current situation that has affected most of the employees' morale and probably their work quality as far as I've seen. I think by going with Miss Nurin's idea, it would be the best course of action to at least give them motivation and morale that they require. Besides that, if we were to go with Ms. Fitra's motion of holding the event at a cheaper venue, most likely a majority of the employees would have a bad impression of the board, saying stuff like they have spent money on other matters but not for the employees. I personally think that the employees would not mind paying a few extra money to have a wonderful night. So, Mr. Chairman, I have personally been to the Ritz-Carlton Hotel, and I can assure you that everything that Ms. Nurin said was true. Everything up to the customer service, the hall, and etc. is in a superb condition. But I can't say anything for sure about the 3-star hotel suggested by Ms. Fitra.
All right then, should we vote?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Mr. Chairman.
Okay, as your chair, I will read the motion that we will hold the event at Ritz-Carlton Hotel. All those in favor of the motion, please raise up your hand.
Me, Mr. Chairman.
Me.
Okay, the motion is carried. So it's resolved that the location would be at Ritz-Carlton Hotel. Ms. Nurin, you'll be the person in charge.
All right. Mr. Chairman.
Okay, moving on. Let's discuss the theme. Ms. Fitra, do you have any suggestions?
Yes, Mr. Chairman, I would suggest the theme to be an Arabian Night theme.
Does anyone second the motion?
I second the motion.
Okay, as the chair, I will repeat the motion that our theme will be Arabian Night. Ms. Fitra, would you like to speak to the motion?
I think that Arabian Night will be a great suit, as the past year we have done a theme related to fairy tale, Winter Wonderland, movie character cosplay, and more. As a creative director, I have gotten a lot of feedbacks from our workers saying that they like the previous themes, but apparently many of them think that we have been using themes that is related to magic and animation too much. Therefore, they suggested trying a different theme for our next annual dinner, which is this year for 2021. So I think it will be interesting to make this year a little bit different by trying a different culture, which is Arabian. Moreover, Arabian Night theme will set an elegant aura with a wonderful, vibrant settings of carpets, magic lamps, and cushions that combine to spell luxury. I would also suggest making Arabian costumes, or maybe the workers can rent it from the shop for the dress code for our company annual dinner for this year to match the overall Arabian atmosphere we have there. But I also would like to hear from anyone who would like to give any suggestions.
Before we proceed to voting, does anyone have any other suggestion?
Mr. Chairman, I would like to suggest another theme. I suggest retro theme because we have done a lot of themes that are quite fun and interesting, such as fairy tale themes that mentioned by Ms. Fitra. However, the retro theme can give us interesting feeling that are unique, which is give us feeling of nostalgia. This theme can make us look back to past fashion, such as 1960s to 90s fashion style. Employees can easily find retro clothes from thrift shop because they sell a lot of clothes from the 90s, 60s, and above style. The decoration is also quite simple. We just put some mirror ball, jukebox, and colorful background, and this will not exceed our budget.
I second Ms. Faradila's motion because, in my opinion, the Arab Night counts as the fairy tale theme. Because if we were to correlate it with the Disney movie Aladdin, I would say that it links with the fairy tale theme. And there's also a song called Arabian Nights that goes with it. I think that Ms. Dila's motion would be perfect since we have not tried such a team yet before. It might do wonders for the workers, and as stated by Ms. Tila, it will give us the nostalgic feeling, and the workers could also enjoy the night with the era that they were born in.
I'm sorry, Miss Nina, but I just want to clarify that there is no similarity between fairy tale team and Arabian team in terms of their decoration, music, outfits, and the entertainment. As I have stated before, our past teams, which are fairy tale, movie character cosplay, and winter wonderland, are all related to magic and animation. There are no such components found in Arabian teams whatsoever. However, I think that the retro team will be a great idea too.
Okay, thank you. Does anyone have any other suggestion?
Yes, please. I suggest that our theme is Guns and Roses because I find it unique and it is rarely seen as a theme for an annual dinner.
Okay, does anyone second the motion?
Mr. Chairman, I would like to oppose the motion. I'm sorry, Ms. Sharmiza, although your idea is rather different and new, I don't think it is suitable. I don't think it is a suitable theme for our annual dinner because every one of our employees are invited, and as we all know, we have a diverse age range of employees. I don't think our older generations would understand the theme, and they might find it harsh or obnoxious because of the guns. I would suggest we use the Guns and Roses theme in a different event where it's not as big as our annual dinner.
Anyone second the motion? The Guns and Roses. Okay, I believe that there's no people that second the motion. Thank you, Ms. Fitra, Ms. Fardila, and Ms. Sharmiza for your suggestions. Since we have two motions, let's have a voting for each motion. Anyone in favor of the first motion that we do Arabian Night, please raise your hand.
Me, sir.
Me, Mr. Chairman.
Me, Mr. Chairman.
Okay. So the second motion, the retro night. If anyone favors in the second motion, please raise your hand.
Me, Mr. Chairman.
Me, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, thank you. Ms. Elisa, have you recorded the names?
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, Ms. Fitra's motion is carried, so it's resolved that the Arabian Night theme is chosen. Ms. Fitra, you will be assigned to the stars.
Yes, sure, Mr. Chairman. I will give the exact budget regarding the decorations, music, and other things that are related to our team, which is Arabian team, to the person in charge for this annual dinner's budget, which is Ms. Faradila, I believe, before the next meeting.
Okay, so let's move on to the food suggestions.
I would like to propose a suggestion that I actually got from the employees of our companies. They have stated some of their food choices to me for this annual dinner. So firstly, for the main dish, they suggested that they wanted to have some varieties of choices that they could choose, such as Western, Malay cuisine, Indian cuisine, and also Chinese cuisine. For Western, they suggested in having pasta aglio olio, or maybe baked macaroni and cheese. For Malay cuisine, they suggested in having nasi biryani with ayam rempah, or maybe ayam masak merah. For the Indian cuisine, they proposed to have tandoori chicken, masala, and maybe chapati. For the Chinese cuisine, dumplings, chow mein, and maybe spring rolls are the choices that they give to me. Besides that, for the side dish, the employees also mentioned they would like to have some fries, mashed potatoes, curry puff, and also samosa. For the dessert, they suggested brownies, muffins, and also cake batik, and maybe some cheese tarts. Lastly, for the drinks, they proposed to have two choices because some of them does not drink cold water and some of them doesn't drink hot water. So they wanted to have two choices, which are cold water, cold drinks, and hot drinks. For cold drinks, they wanted to have iced chocolate or maybe lemonade, while for the hot drinks, they suggested to have teh tarik.
Does anyone second the motion?
Mr.
Mr.
Chairman,
Chairman. I second the motion also.
Okay, does anyone have any other suggestions?
Yes, I suggest that our main dish is Arabian cuisine.
Okay, does anyone second the motion?
Mr. Chairman, I second the motion.
Sorry, Mr. Chairman. After hearing suggestions from Ms. Sharmiza, I see that it is related and much more suitable for the theme that we have agreed on, which is Arabian theme. Therefore, I would like to second this motion.
Ms. Sharmiza, can you speak to your motion?
Yes, Mr. Chairman. I suggest anything that relates to Arabian cuisine, such as chicken mandi, which is the nasi Arab, as our main course, because it is quite a famous dish for the Arabians. Perhaps we can add on spicy grilled lamb or spicy grilled mutton as the second main course. Based on what Ms. Fateh proposed just now, I think it is not suitable for our theme since it is totally not related to the theme. However, for the appetizer, I suggest that we are doing chicken shawarma, kebabs, classic Caesar salad, and many more. The reason why I suggest this dish is because the unique taste that they have, plus it really correlates to our theme that was resolved just now. Oh yes, perhaps for the dessert and drinks, I think that we may stick to Miss Fatin's suggestion that she got from the employees.
Okay. Thank you, Ms. Fatin and Ms. Sharmiza, for your suggestions. Since we have two motions, let's have a voting for each motion. Anyone in favor of Ms. Fatin's suggestion, please raise your hand.
Me, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, if you agree with Ms. Sharmiza, please raise your hands.
I agree, Mr. Chairman.
Me.
Me.
Me, Mr. Chairman.
All right then. Ms. Sharmiza's motion is carried, so it's resolved that the Arabian cuisine will be served at our event. Ms. Sharmiza, as you are our catering manager, you'll be assigned to the stars. Okay.
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
Okay then, let's move on to our budget. So, Ms. Fardila, you have the floor. Go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I would like to talk about our budget. Firstly, for our location, which is Ritz-Carlton Hotel. So I estimate that the budget for our venue, which is the booking budget, is around 3,000 ringgit to 5,000 ringgit. Since Ritz-Carlton Hotel is a 5-star hotel. And moving on to our food for the annual dinner, the estimated budget or amount that is needed for Arabian cuisine, since we proceed to Arabian theme just now, so it will be around 20 ringgit to 50 ringgit per person. So for next, as for the award, we have 3 categories of award, which are for the annual dinner, which are best dress, full attendance, and outstanding performance throughout the month. So for the first category, which is best dress, price will be around 300 ringgit to 400 ringgit. While for the full attendance category, the price will be around 400 ringgit until 500 ringgit. And last but not least is our outstanding performance throughout the month category. Will be around, the price will be around 600 ringgit to 700 ringgit. That is all for our budget estimation.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Fardila, for the explanation. So I shall now pass the floor to Ms. Elisa to present the summary of today's meeting. Elisa.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I will now present the summary of what we have discussed today. For this meeting, we have concluded that 6 people agreed to the motion proposed by Ms. Nurin that Ritz-Carlton Hotel will be the location for our annual dinner. Next, 3 people agreed to the motion that our theme be Arabian Night proposed by Ms. Fitra. And for the food, 3 people agreed to the motion that Arabian cuisine be served at our dinner, which was proposed by Ms. Sharmiza. However, the budget is not yet finalized. Ms. Faradila will get back to us in the next meeting with price quotations from third-party organizers and a finalized budget.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Elisa. Meeting is adjourned at 11:30 a.m. So thank you for your time and cooperation in this meeting. Stay safe and healthy, everyone. Don't forget to wear your mask and also hand sanitizers. Next meeting will be on 12th May 2021 at 10 a.m. via Zoom. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Have a nice day.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.